Hello, welcome to my channel, High Priestess 1111 Tarot. This is a general reading for Virgo season for Leo. Happy birthday, Leo. I hope you had a wonderful birthday season. And this is, again, a general reading for the end of August into September 2020. For anyone who feels called to watch this with a major major Leo placement. Okay, we have the first two cards out here. The decks are all pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards. So first out, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, what a pair. After I get the cards out, I will adjust my camera and we'll talk about them. Calling love, light, and the 7 directions for information, clarity, and guidance for my Leos. Okay. 2 knights. Wow, it's really interesting. We had a king and a queen and then 2 knights popping out. So the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, let's see what else Spirit would like my Leos to know. The World. Okay, we're almost there. Do remember that time is fluid, so I could be talking about something that's already happened or something that's happening, something that may happen in the future. So we have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles. We're going to get one more card. Also be aware that roles could be reversed or energies could be flipped. So just apply what comes through in your life in whatever way it feels like it resonates, and leave whatever doesn't resonate for whomever else needs to hear it. So we have the 2 of Pentacles. Awesome. Apologize if my kids are being loud out there. Hopefully they won't be too loud. Okay, bottom of the deck. Beautiful energy. Another knight. We have 3 knights up now. The Knight of Cups. So 3 knights, yeah, that's a lot of energy coming towards you, Leo. The Knight of Cups could be an offer of love, of connection, something that feels emotionally nourishing. But it does seem like there may be some offers on the table here. All right, let me adjust my camera really quickly. Okay, thank you for bearing with me there. So, we'll start at the beginning here. The King of Wands. Fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this is sovereign energy. This King of Wands, he knows what he wants. He knows how to go get it. He's motivated. He initiates projects and relationships and situations. Yeah, it's a very empowered fire energy, Leo. So I'm seeing this for you, sitting on your throne, feeling really, really, really powerful in this birthday season, coming out of it. And right next to this King of Wands is the Queen of Pentacles. This could be referring to your energy of stability, of being able to both give and receive. This could be referring to someone in your life who takes on that role. This could be a partner. The King and Queen, to me, often indicate a partnership, a balanced partnership. But the Queen of Pentacles energy is about feeling so secure and empowered and stable that you're able to be generous and you're able to receive what is coming into you without closing off. Okay. Man or woman, male or female. It's beautiful energy. We have this first knight, the Knight of Swords. So this is the most quick-moving energy in the tarot. And it could mean it's an air energy with the swords. It could mean there's information coming into you quickly. There could be some sort of communication an email, a phone call, a conversation that kind of comes in really quickly or out of nowhere and really, really shifts things. This is energy coming into you that is going to bring clarity or bring insight or bring the ability to move forward with something. This is a really powerful movement-oriented card. And it's also very quick moving, like I said, which is really interesting that it's sitting next to this Knight of Pentacles, which is sort of the opposite energy. The Knight of Pentacles is very stable, but he moves very slowly. Notice, though, that there is an offer in his hand. So there may have been some person in your life or some situation that has been moving rather slowly. This may have been causing some sort of frustration. Fire signs don't tend to do well with patience. But whatever this energy is, it is still moving slowly, and there is an offer there, but they're moving in different directions. So I don't know if this represents two different people or two different sort of like strategies of how to operate, like slow and steady versus like swooping in and doing something really quickly. This could represent two different offers or like information coming in and a material world offer, a job offer, or something that has to do with material stability coming in here. But it's interesting to me that they're moving in different directions and that they are the oppositional speeds. So then we have the World right under that King of Wands. Yeah, this is a big new cycle for you, Leo. We just had the Leo new moon, so right at the end of your birthday season there. And I'm seeing a big opening here for you, a portal to step through, a doorway. Okay, this is also about completions and karma clearing. So whatever lessons that you've come through in this last solar cycle, whatever soul lessons that you've been working on in a larger time frame cycle, some major things are coming to a completion, and you're getting the opportunity to step into a new reality, a new life path, perhaps, or a new way of thinking about the world and operating in the world here. It's a big shift. It's a really, really positive, empowered shift. So under this Queen of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is just when we trap ourselves mentally with our own thoughts, with worry, anxiety, fear, things that typically don't even exist, but they make us feel all caged up and trapped and stuck. So there may have been some energies here that needed to clear, that needed to be worked through, that were causing you anxiety, or a sense of feeling stuck. And that could have been in your past, or that could be something that you're working through right now. But I do see that we're resolving into a sense of stability and peacefulness and a feeling that you can totally take care of yourself. So I am getting this message for some, not all. If you were stressing out about finances, you are not going to have to worry, because there's a financial offer coming to you that's going to create a sense of stability for you, and a sense that you don't need anyone else to take care of you or help you, that you are able to totally and completely support yourself independently. And that's a really great feeling. So if this sense of feeling trapped or stuck has been attached to a sense of lack consciousness in your financial realms, I do see that shifting. I do see some financial or material gain coming in here, or support or stability, okay? But it may come through a choice, and it may even be a choice between two energies, these two people, or there may be like energy coming in that's moving fast, communication that's at odds with this offer that's coming through, because they're different, they're oppositional, they're moving different directions. And having this Two of Pentacles underneath them, actually, I'm getting a little clarity from Spirit here. Yeah, you may have to choose like which offer you take, or you may have to prioritize information over the offer, or the offer over the information, or there may be a choice to be made here. And the information coming in, this quickness with that Knight of Swords, hopefully will bring clarity that will help you make this choice between these offers even. There may be 2 offers on the table. But the information coming in quickly or surprisingly is going to, I believe, help you figure out which pentacle to choose so that you're not doing this dance where you're like unbalanced and on one foot. So through this choice, the acceptance of this offer or the information that comes through that allows you to understand what your choices are about, you know, the opportunities that are being offered to you right now, it's going to help you step into this new cycle. Yeah, and I don't want to forget, we have this other offer on the table, right? This this Knight of Cups, this emotional offer, this potential here in the emotional realms. And so, you know, the choice may be between 2 offers. There may be one offer that's coming in. Both of these guys are facing the same direction. They may both be coming in towards you, and you have to make a choice. Or there may be information that comes in that helps you understand a little bit better what your opportunities and your choices are. Offers are good, though. Opportunities are wonderful. You know, that doesn't mean we have to take them. Sometimes they just shift an energy for us, or they bring us clarity, and we can move forward in a different way. So I do have to say, underneath this Knight of Cups is the King of Cups. It's really beautiful. So the King of Cups, there's a lot of, you know, King and Queen energy here that's really mature, emotionally mature energy, sensual, deep. There can be an aspect of emotional manipulation here, or people that really know how to affect others' emotions. But what I'm really seeing here with this card is that this offer, whatever's coming through, this emotionally dependent offer, the one that has to do with some sort of a heart connection, is going to actually be really deep and mature. Yeah, and this is a Cancer card. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but specifically Cancer. You may be dealing with a Cancer. You might also have Cancer in your chart, Leo. And then underneath that is this 9 of Wands in the reverse. So if there has been a sense of guardedness, if there has been a sense that you have your walls up, I do see that that's shifting, and that you're actually going to take your walls down and open your heart for an opportunity to come in, or open your field for some sort of opportunity, maybe multiple opportunities to enter. That's really exciting news, because I think before this you might have been blocked with the 8 of Swords and with this Knight of Wands in reverse, Sagittarius energy, but it's in reverse. So yes, it's good. You're on high ground, you know, in the upright, but you have a wall. And so in the reverse, we are actually breaking down the wall and learning to let people in again. The Queen of Pentacles has a lot to do with letting people in and receiving material abundance, receiving support. That's really beautiful, Leo. I love it. So we're going to switch decks. All the information about the decks I use, how to connect with me on Instagram and Facebook, how to schedule a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below the video. So if you want to find out more, go ahead and check there. I'm going to go pull a few more cards here for my Leos. Okay, wow, yes. The 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords is all about taking a rest, taking a step back from a situation that was causing mental turmoil. 8 of Swords, stress, anxiety. And getting peace, getting clarity, whether this is through meditation or a solo retreat, or, you know, going out into nature, or just resting and dreaming a little bit extra. This is a really, really good indication that you're going to connect in with your own deeper sense of intuition and get out of some of this mind loop that has made you feel trapped. And I see a huge transformation afoot with the World and the Death card. We don't have to be afraid of the Death card. The Death card is a great card because it means that we are sloughing off layers of ourselves that are no longer aligned or serving. And so, you know, allowing things to die, whether it's a situation, a relationship, a way of thinking about things, it's a really, really, really positive and healthy thing to do. It's transformation, Scorpio energy. So you could have Scorpio in your chart. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but this is just that deep death and rebirth, phoenix rising out of the ashes, like going through intensity or having to do a lot of shadow work or a lot of releasing. But when we come through the other side, there's a lot of beautiful opportunities that have been opened up once we do this clearing work. So let's see what else wants to come out. Okay, the Seven of Wands. So in the traditional tarot, the Seven of Wands, hold on a second. Okay, my apologies. So the last card that came out of this deck is the Seven of Wands. And this is about trusting yourself, knowing that you have your own back and that you will be successful despite the fact that you may have to go it alone. And that can cause some fear, that can cause anxiety, some of this Eight of Swords energy perhaps. But know that with your own inner fire, Leo, you have the courage and the strength to lead the way in your own life. This Nine of Pentacles, this independence, this feeling that you can totally support and take care of yourself. There's a lot of independence coming through in this reading. A lot of needing to step into your own sovereign power, needing to really own and become empowered and own your own energy, Leo, because then you can find that balance where stability and support, emotional support and physical, like material support is all able to come in. You're able to receive it once you have really become self-contained and able to take care of yourself. Then you can really open to receiving from others without having it come from a place of codependency. It's really beautiful. I love that message. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom of this deck real quick. Ooh, okay. Three of Swords energy. So this could be in the background, this could be in the past, but this is definitely pain, emotional pain. There could have been some betrayal, heartbreak. Yeah, just something that you went through that caused a deep amount of pain. And it may be why you had your walls up with that Nine of Wands, although it was in the reverse again. So it means that you're tearing them down and they're coming down. But the three of Swords on the bottom there, it could be some drama. Leo, you're known for being dramatic sometimes, and that doesn't mean that you created the drama. But I have a sense that there could have been some drama in your life recently. And I do see that clearing. I do see some calm energy and some clarity coming in here, which is really useful. But that Three of Swords, you know, it's rarely welcome to see that Three of Swords because it can indicate lies or betrayal, heartbreak, cheating, emotional entanglement and confusion. I picked up on that before. So if you can learn to take care of yourself and take care of all of your needs and step into that empowered sovereignty, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, if you can step into that energy, independence, the Nine of Pentacles, where you can really take care of yourself, you're going to be less likely to end up in an emotionally entangled situation where you need to get your emotional needs fulfilled. You have to somehow sacrifice some part of yourself or put yourself into a situation, maybe an old pattern that you've done before where you've attracted a partner that cheats on you, or you've attracted this kind of drama or lies or betrayal into your life. And I'm seeing that there's a shift away from this, whatever this pattern is, that there is like a deep soul lesson being learned here. There's karma clearing, and there's a sense of like strength and inner knowing that you have like grown through whatever this situation, this heartbreaking situation was that left you feeling anxious and trapped and sort of afraid to move forward. And I feel like if you haven't already, you're going to be moving into a time where you find some clarity and you get some quietude in your mind, like some peace, and you feel like you understand why things happen the way they happened. And through this process, you've been transformed, you've been reborn, and you are walking forward, shining your beautiful Leo light. And, you know, that's really a beautiful strength to carry and to have, to be able to shine your own way and to like be emotionally self-sufficient. That King of Cups underneath the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the first deck, that is emotional self-sufficiency. There's a lot of King and Queen energy there again, which is about empowerment, about maturity, about learning and integrating those lessons and really stepping into your life in a more mature way, Leo. I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous reading. I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of oracle cards just to get any insight or clarity that Spirit has to share with you that hasn't already kind of come through. So I got one. Sorry, I just have to fish for it. Okay. These ones are slippery. Wow. Wow. Okay. 76. Breaking through barriers. Whoa. That is right on. Like you are breaking through some sort of major barrier in your life, whether it's financially, whether it's in your mental state, whether it's in patterns that you've created with relationships. You're having a major breakthrough, Leo. And I think that it's really beautiful. We can find out just a little bit more about these cards. These are pretty new for me. Regardless of whether you have drawn this card upright or in reverse, its meaning is the same. There are barriers that stand between you and what you want, and now is the time to break through those barriers. The ego does not create barriers to hurt us. The ego creates barriers to keep us safe, right? So we like trap ourselves like out of fear trying to stay safe. In this circumstance, you would do well to ask, what am I trying to keep myself safe from? If I get what I want, what bad things does some part of me think will happen? There is always a positive reason or intention behind the existence of a negative thing. If we can figure out what positive role that negative thing in our life is playing, and if we can find out what it is trying to prevent us from experiencing, we are well along the way of breaking through the obstructions that stand between us and our truest desires and goals. So you're going to know how that resonates in your life, Leo. But I do see a major breakthrough here that's going to leave you feeling calm, that's going to, maybe it's coming through a conversation or information coming in, but it's going to allow you to make some choices that need to be made and to more fully open yourself to receiving these offers that are coming in and starting this big new cycle. Reborn, like through your birthday season, through the fire, being reborn into this next cycle. And I see positive things coming your way. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from the Starseed Oracle. I know many of you who watch my station resonate as a starseed or connect with cosmic consciousness in some fashion. Okay, the message that came through. Woo, this one keeps coming through. So I guess we all should listen. All right. Empathic starseed. Energetic sovereignty and absorbing what's not yours. So this card comes up when we as empaths don't have good boundaries, either like through no fault of our own in our youth before we understand even what that means. But as we get older, I think starseeds and empaths begin understanding more of what that means, that sometimes we feel things really deeply that aren't ours. And so this card is just really directly telling you to work on your energetic sovereignty, to work on your boundaries, to work on your psychic emotional containment fields, okay? You don't have to take on what's not yours. You can let stuff go that's not yours. You don't have to be a sponge. This reminds me of Pisces energy, of kind of just, in all the water signs really, but just sponging up everything around you. And then just being like emotionally entangled with all sorts of energies that aren't yours, okay? I'm almost seeing this linking to that 3 of Swords card. But this is just giving you a reminder to really work on those boundaries, really work on that psychic containment so that you don't have to suffer through other people's energetic stuff. You can help people if you want, but it's up to you how much energy you want to take on in other people's situations or even in the world. I know for myself, sometimes if I read too much news or if I let myself read a story like on the news that I know will be really upsetting that it will really, really disrupt me, and it will cause me a lot of heartache and pain. And so you just need to make a choice. Like, do you really need to read that sad story? Or like, do you really need to get on your Facebook feed and be taking in all that negative energy? Yeah, so that's the message for some of you, all of you, most of you. I'm not sure, but I do hope that if you resonate, go ahead and drop me a line. I would love to know. I'd love to know what you think about the cards that are coming up, Leo. Okay. Well, that's pretty clear. Let's go ahead and pull one final card from the Earth Warrior Oracle. Indigenous mind, indigenous wisdom to end out this reading for Leo. If you liked this reading or you resonated, I would love it if you could hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment, and share. And be on the lookout for readings throughout the month based on the moon signs or various astrology, or sometimes I just put out general readings when spirit moves me. So it's been a real pleasure to do this monthly reading for you, Leo. Again, I'm wishing you an incredibly happy birthday if you've just had your birthday in the last month. And the final card we have here, ooh, Amuata, the Sage of Higher Knowledge. Wow, look at the third eye activation. Look at the owl. The owl has to do with going between the realms, the living and the spirit realms. The owl rules vibration and can help us communicate with the spirit realms. So this is about tapping into your higher self. I call her older sister, but your God self, right? All right, let's go ahead and read a little bit about that card. Okay. Seek what feels true, even beyond the logical. If something doesn't feel right, challenge it and dig deeper. Educate and inform yourself on matters of importance to you. Trust that your mind is strong and bright enough to do this. Enhance your self-esteem by researching for information and trusting your intuition to help you discern what is useful and true. Have faith in your own mental abilities. If others have criticized you or made you feel inadequate in understanding, cast that off as belonging to the past and not relevant to you now. You will become immune to manipulation by others who may be convincing, but not necessarily accurate or helpful. Trust the power of your mind to receive and recognize the answers that you need. You will find your way. So this card is talking about testing all opinions and advice. Research alleged facts according to your own intuition and your instincts, and seek information and assistance from those that you feel can assist you. But don't place any human above the ultimate divine authority, higher self, God self. So this is really about tuning into inner knowing and inner self, and being open and willing to receive that knowing with patience, and trusting in the greater guiding power of the divine in our life as well. So the Oracle of Amuata comes to you with guidance that an answer is coming, an important piece of information. Well, I'm feeling like that is coming in with that Knight of Swords, right? Some important piece of information is coming. And that when you are centered in your heart, you will recognize that for what it is and know how to proceed. So it may be information that you're receiving in your mind, but it's going to be your soul, your heart, your spirit, your intuition, your gut feeling that's going to help you take that information that comes in and make a good choice to move forward with this Two of Pentacles, to choose between two things, to set something down that isn't serving, so that you can receive the offers that are coming in that do align with you. Okay, wow. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Leo. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And until next month, I hope you have a beautiful, healthy, nourishing moon cycle. And I'm sending all my love and light to my Leos. Walk in beauty.